Okay. Okay. So today we are talking about window functions. What are the window functions are there? Before that, in the last class, any questions are there? I see. Odilbik, you have some questions on the last class.
Last
Yeah.
class, just can you explain one more time, Suzy?
Yeah. Which
Quick,
one?
quick.
Uh, which topic you are not
Which one is the
clear?
local and global?
Sorry,
The
sorry.
last topic.
I mean, we last class we talk about temporary tables. Okay. So out of these temporary tables, which topic in the temporary tables we talk about? Temporary table we talk about local temporary, global temporary, table variable, and CTE. Out of these four topics, which topic is not clear for you? Odilbek, which topic is not clear for you? Local and temporary and global temporary. Perfect. Okay, so I'll recap that topic once again. Mm, So, what is local temporary table and what is global temporary table? Before that, what is temporary table? Okay, so if, for example, if I have to store the data set temporarily, so it will store in the TempDB database. So, how do we create a temporary table?
Can
Is sorry?
can you share your screen?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a moment. Let me know once you are able to see the screen. Able to see?
Yes.
Okay. So temporary tables. So we have two types of temporary tables. One is local temporary table, and second one is global temporary tables. Local temporary tables denoted with hash temporary table name basically. This is called local, and if you put double hash, it's global. Okay. So how do we create a temporary table?
Okay.
So create hash temp. Okay, I'll call it as hash temp. The name is up to you. What name you want to give? Hash temp local table ID int and the name varchar of 200. It's how we create normal table. It's in same syntax actually. No change in syntax. Select one comma. Let me call Vijay. So you inserted the data also here. Hash table. Okay. Then I inserted. You can query it now. select star from temp local. How you create normal table in the same syntax, there's no change in the syntax. Only difference is you need to put hash. But this table can be accessed in this session only, you can't access in another session. When I say another session, you just open new query and type this and try to query it. It will say that invalid object name. Okay. And one more observation you can do is
Okay.
if you open the system database and you go to tempdb databases, temporary tables, you can see temp underscore local. This table will be automatically created in the tempdb database because it's a temporary table. Temporary tables will be created in the tempdb database of the system databases. Am I clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
about local temporary tables. And global temporary tables you need to create with double hash. Same syntax, no change in the syntax. The drawback here is in the local temporary tables you can't access the table in the another session. But global temporary table you can access in another session. Create table, id int, name, varchar of 200, insert into, hash global. Okay. Mm, 1 comma Vijay. If you see here, I just inserted a record here. Okay, let me execute this first. Inserted, yes, inserted. Now query this table. Okay, select star from Vijay. So when you query it here, also it can be accessed. This is called in the local temporary table. When you open a new session and query that table, you can't access it, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Yes.
But in the global temporary table with double hash, you can access in multiple session. The difference is, for example, if I close this session, automatically the global temporary table will be dropped. The meaning is wherever you created your temporary, in which session your temporary table is global temporary table is created. If I close that session, automatically that table will be destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For example, if I close this session, if we refresh it, automatically it will be dropped. It's gone.
Mm.
If you see, you can't. Invalid object name.
Mm.
So that these are the differences between local and global. Local temporary table can be accessed in that particular session where the temporary table is getting created, but global temporary table can be accessed in any session, but the condition is the session which is created the global temporary table should be open, not closed. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is about temporary tables. And a few more topics we talk about it, table variable and common table expression. Is it those two topics are clear? Table variable and common table expression. Those two are clear or not?
For me, no. I have to watch.
Yeah, you have to watch. What about ODB?
Which one you said?
Table variable and common table expression.
Yeah. Can you repeat one more time? Just want to.
Fine, fine. So table variable. So far we talk about local temporary table and global temporary table. In interview they may ask what is the difference between local temporary table and global temporary table. So you guys need to tell these are the differences. Okay, next one is table variable. Table variable is like a table data type. It's a variable data type. So let me explain that with examples. Declare at the rate of x table id int name varchar of 200. Here insert into, it's like a variable. How you declare a variable, the same pattern. It's a table, so insert x. So your variable means you will be represented at the rate actually. Okay, so if you want to query it, you need to execute all together. Okay, this is the table variable. But for example, if you query this in another session, it will not work out. So table variable is like a local temporary table. It will be available in that particular session only.
Mm.
Okay, but when you are dealing with huge volume of data, table variable is not recommended because it will not give the better performance. The reason is table variable means it will store the data in the memory. For example, if you don't have much memory, when I say memory is nothing but RAM. If you don't have much RAM, automatically your query is going to perform badly. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Okay. This is table variable. Common table expression also will store the
Yes.
in the RAM actually. CTE also will store the data in the RAM. But thing is that it have a beautiful feature which is nothing but recursive. The query calling itself is nothing but recursive query. For example, select star from employee. So this is nothing but your CTE. CTE is nothing but common table expression. You no need to create anything. Oh, it's thrown error. Okay. Okay. You no need to write anything separately. You no need to create table or declare variables. Just you can use it. Select star from CTE. Automatically, the table which is the query which is inside that CTE, automatically the data will be displayed. Is it clear?
Yes, just a moment. I wanna practice it just. Yes. Yes, I see.
Okay. This is
Yes, clear
CTE.
vision.
Yeah, this is CTE. Okay. And joins are clear, right?
Yeah.
Clear? Joins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shall I will ask one question on the joins. Okay. In this is employee table, right? In this one,
Mm-hmm.
can we find out same salary employees? See, this is
Same
having
salary?
same salary. So this is 3000. Okay. And
Okay.
3000 any other employees are there? Yeah. I need same salary employees.
Yeah.
Scott having 3000 salary and Ford having say 3000 salary, and if you see these two are same salaries. Basically, I need employees who is having same salary.
Mm.
Can we do it?
Okay. We will try for it.
Write a query to find out a same salary employees.
Okay.
Is it completed? Why group by kept? Okay.
Yeah, because the different names.
But when you execute, it's not executing, no? Okay, e dot name. Okay. What? Write a query to find a employee name who having same salary. That is a question.
So
Okay. Smith having salaries twice. Hmm. I need a employees who is having same salary. But why Smith is repeated twice? Smith why repeated twice?
I don't know.
Check na. Why Smith is repeated twice? Check it. Your join having some problem.
Okay.
Tomerbik, you are able to follow?
Yeah, I'm following.
Write a query to find out a employee having two, I mean, same salaries having two different employees. How do we remove duplicate data from a table? Audibly? How do we remove
Can you
duplicate
say again?
how do we remove duplicate data set from a table or query? We talk about one keyword, not what is the distinct, what distinct will do? Oh, we talk about distinct keyword, right?
Your voice is breaking.
Uh, Tomerbik, my voice is clear for you?
No, can you repeat?
My question is how do we remove a duplicate data set from a table?
Duplicate data set.
We talk about distinct. You guys remember? Distinct.
Distinct.
Yes. What is distinct keyword will do?
Remove the same names.
Yes. So can we
Wait.
apply that concept here?
Let me check.
Write a query to get the list of employees with the same salary. That is the question. Odilbik, you almost did it. You need to put few more keywords actually. If you put distant, what will happen?
Okay.
Just see it now. If you put distant, what will happen?
Okay, just a moment. Vijay.
So we can use left join or inner join. Both are correct only. What will be you almost done? Oh, very few corrections are required.
2 minutes, 10 minutes, VJ. Just 1 minute.
Hmm. Yeah. Yes. If we see here, is all people having same salary? Hmm. Okay. But tell me something. Not a minute salary. If I take Adamas, You see here, did you tested this?
Yeah, I tested, but was similar.
See, Adama, see how many employees are there?
Same.
Those many employees are displayed for you. You have to write one more condition, I guess.
Yes.
E dot employee ID, employee number not equal to m dot employee number. So these employees are if I take Adamas, just a moment. $2,100. If we take a 2,100 salary, it is with Adamas. So 2,100 again for whom it is having. It's not there now. If we take Ellen, $1,600 salary.
Once.
Salary equal to 1,600 if we take it. See, 1,600
Yeah.
repeated more than once. It is with Allen Smith and Miller. Okay, these employees having same salary. If you take Ford,
What about? Yeah, can you check so far?
okay, Ford if you take it, you having 3,000 salary. If you look the 3,000 salary, 3,000 salary having Scott and Ford both actually. Okay, if you take Allen having 1,600. If you okay, if order by salary actually. So 1,600 salary contains for 3 employees. 2,000 salary contains for the 3 employees. 3,000 salary contains for 2 employees. Getting my point?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
this is, my question is write a query to find out employees having same salary. So these are the employees having same salary. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the question and this is the answer. Okay, let me write a question also here. Write a query to find out the employee names having same salary. It is not required. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yeah.
we check.
Clear. So let's talk today's topic. Okay, yesterday's topics are clear, right? I mean, when I say exercise, temporary tables, all these are clear, right? Hmm? Clear or any
Yes.
questions are there?
I don't have questions.
Tamarvik, you can go through the video and ask me if I have any questions. Okay.
Okay.
And today, what we are going to discuss, we are going to talk about window functions. If time permits, we will talk about views. Okay. So window functions. We have employee table. So I want to generate a row number. Row number is one of the window function. Okay, so what I can do is, for example, okay, let's take the example something like this. I want to generate a salary for each department. How do we do that? Write a query, write a query,
Update.
listen, write a query to find out a salary for each department. Write a
Each
query
department.
for each department. Write a query to find out a salary for each department. Yes, sir. Write a query to find out a salary for each department. Send me that query.
Vijay, can you write the question on your screen?
Write a query to find out a salary for each department. Each department number.
Total salary or just a
Salary,
salary?
just
Because
salary. No, okay, just salary. Forget about all, just salary. I got your point actually.
it will be.
Just take a salary.
Okay.
Or will we understand the question? Write a query to find out a salary for each department.
To each department.
I need each department salary, not for the department 10.
Okay.
I need the salary for each department. Let's say department 20, you need to sum of the salaries. Department 10, you need to sum of all the salaries. For each department, how much salary you are paying, you need to find it out. Yeah, this is correct. Uh, okay, Timurubik, I'll ask you a question. You given me the for each department you given a total salary, sum of total salaries, right? Can I ask you a question? I just need a for each department number. I need a salary, sum of the salary. How do you write?
What do you mean some of the salaries?
I need for each department number. I need sum of salary. That is the question, right? I don't need
The
department name.
Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, write a query to find the salary for each department number. I clearly mentioned
Oh,
it's a department number.
okay.
Why you did inner join with employee table, Odilbik?
Can you say again?
What is the reason for your inner join with the employee table once again?
No, it's wrong. Right now I changed it. It's
Okay,
not working now.
okay. Write a query to find out a salary for each department. That is the question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will give a hint. Is it okay? I will give a hint. You, you guys can write with single table with the employee table. Okay, with the aggregation operators. Not operate aggregation functions. Shall I tell you, or you guys will try? Okay, why I'm asking this question is it is related to window function. Okay, I mean you can write in different ways the query actually. Just pay attention here. I will explain you guys. It is very simple. Write a query to find out a salary for each department. So when I say for each department, you need to put a department number in a where clause, a select clause. Then I told sum of the salary. Okay. As I put a aggregator function in select, you need to write a group by clause. Group by department number. This will give you for each department salary. Department 10, the total salary is, salary is 13050. Department 20, 12, 12675, and 30, 12,000. Okay, clear till here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the same way we can write using window function. Sum over, instead of group by, you can write a partition by. Partition by department number. Order by employee number. This is nothing but sal. That's it. Done. Some function required amount. Okay, salary. Mm, employee number. Okay. See here. For each department number, I need the salary. 1 second. Partition by department number. Okay. We see here department 10. The salary total salary is 13050. Department 20, it is 12675. Department 30, it is 1200.
Yes, I see.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay, this is the sum of salary. If you want to take average, you put average here. This is your average. If you put average here, the same thing will come. Both queries will give the same output, perhaps. See, 2610, 2610, 2535, 2535, 2000, 2000. Is it clear? This is called window
Yes,
function.
Vijay.
The difference is, see here, able to see all the columns. With all the columns, you are taking the salary also. Here you can't take all the columns. It will throw error. But here you are getting all the columns plus your additional column also. This is your total salary by department. Clear? These are called window functions. Like this, we have the row number function also. So row number function is, for example, I have employee. So previously I have given a question. How do we find out this um, same salary for two different employees? So that one we can find out using a row number function. Let's see how we can do it actually. Row number, row number over partition by salary. order by employee name. If you see here, the salary repeated thrice for three different employees actually, right? In this one, for example, if you need to find out a uh, duplicate salaries, okay, now you would like to find out duplicate salaries. Now your question is, this is your salary column, right? Find
Yes.
out a duplicate salaries. How do you find the duplicate salaries? Okay, here 1600 is there, twice is there, thrice. So I need to find out a duplicate salaries and delete from the table. Okay, here 1600 is there, 1600 is there, 1600 is there. Now out of these three 1600s, I would like to keep only one 1600 in the table. How do we find it out? Out of these three 1600 days, hundreds, assume that first employee I want to retain and remaining two employees I want to delete it. How do you know which is first employee and which is second employee? Based on your employee number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you would like to keep the 1600 first employee, 1600 and remaining 1600 you want to delete it, or you want to take it out. So 1600 having three employees, 1600, 1600, 1600. So this employee is 7369, 7499 and 7934. So here you want to keep 7369 in a table, remaining two you want to delete it. How do you do that? Is my question is clear? First, you need to identify what are the duplicate salaries. How do you identify the duplicate salaries? We already did. Duplicate salaried employees. That is one way.
Yeah,
And here one more way is,
yeah, it's a
you can write a row number function.
question.
Row number function over partition by salary, order by employee number. Here what you are going to get? See, if you see here 7369 rank, it is a row number, right? So row number, I will call it as R number. If you see here 7369 row number 1, 7499 row number 2, 7934 row number 3. Again for 1700 employee, 1700 salary, I got only one row number. 1900 salary, I got only one. 1950 one row number. 2000 I got three row numbers. Able to understand? 2000,
Yes,
see same salaries 1, 2, 3.
three.
Basically we need to identify the row
Yeah.
number greater than 1. Am I right?
Yes, Vijay.
So how do we filter the data set row number greater than 1? So here we can use a concept called CTE. Select star from CTE where row number greater than 1. That's it. You got your data set what you want to take it out. If you remove these records, you will not have duplicate salary in your table. How do you remove it? When I say remove, you need to use delete clause. Delete from. Am I clear?
Yeah. So right now it's will delete automatically.
It will delete automatically. Wherever the duplicate salary is there, it will delete it.
Um.
But I'm not going to delete. You guys can try. Okay. This is a query
Okay.
to remove duplicate salaries from main table. This is called window function. Row number is a window function. So this is the query to find out the duplicate records from my table and delete it. This is the duplicate salaries. Same salary having to multiple employees. In that one, we are keeping the first employee and remaining two employees are we are deleting. This is the question. So how we are doing? We are using row number function to do that activity. Is it clear?
Yes, Vijay, just a moment.
Yeah, take your time. Just let me know if this concept is not clear. I will explain with some different examples. I will be back in 1 minute.
This is my error, Vijay.
Okay, sorry, I'm in mute actually. So why this error is coming, Odilvik? Any idea? We talk about this concept.
I don't, I'm not sure why it's, it was the same thing with yours, but
No, no, no. The reason is you have a foreign key relationship on your table. To delete it, to delete any
uh,
data, you should remove that constraint first actually.
I see. Okay.
We talk about, you remember primary key, foreign key?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's deleted, Vijay.
Okay. Good. Clear? Shall I tag
Yes.
next topic? Yeah. Same thing. Let's see how rank will behave. I'm not going to disturb this one. I'll just put disturb row number rank. If you see here, is the right example. 1, 2, 3. Okay. order by salary. Let me keep the orders. If you see here, I took the rank on the salary. So all salaries are same. It took the rank 1. Now next salary it is going to 4 instead of 2. The reason is it is 1, 2, 3. So all salaries are same. It took the same rank actually. Next salary is 1700 instead of 2 it took 4. 1900 it took 5. 1950 it took 6. 2000 took 7. So 2000 all are same values. It took 777 only. And 2100 it took 10. So this is called rank actually. Meaning is that if the same salary is there, it is given the same rank. If you take the dense rank, there is one more concept called dense rank. If you execute the same thing, mm, yeah. If you see here for all salaries same rank, right? Next salary is 1700 it given for here. If you see here, next salary it given 2, 1900 it given 3, 1950 it given 4, 2000 it given 5. So there is no skipping actually. The difference between this and this is here next salary will be 4, here next salary will be 2.
Yes, I see.
Get my point? So
Yeah.
if you use
Yes.
rank, if I use rank, the same salary given the same value, well and good. Here also same salary given the same value, well and good. But the next salary, which is a next salary will be 4 instead of here it will be 2. So dense rank works the same as rank, but eliminates the gaps in the numbering. When get my point? Dense
Mhm.
rank and rank both will work same, but dense rank will eliminate the gaps. Rank will give the gaps.
Yes, I see.
That is the difference between rank and dense rank. This is one of the entry question. Okay, next one more concept called entail. Entail is very simple, not so complicated. If you put entail here, it will break the data set in given number of parts. If you see, I given entail as 2. So the total data set will be broken into 2 parts,
Mhm.
1 and 2. If I give 3 here, your total data set will be broken into 3 parts, 1, 2 and 3. If I give 10, it will break into 10 parts. Getting my point? 16 records are there, it's broken into 10 pieces. So these are 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Like that, it again it changes 7, 8, 9, 10. Get my point? This entail is just it will break the data into given number of parts. Entail breaks the result into specific number of groups and assign the same number to the each record.
Mhm.
Clear? Rank, dense rank, entail, and row number. These are the window functions. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Just you can
Yes, Vijay.
have a look. How do you find out the first record in a table? Or how do you write a query to find out a first record in your data set or a table? This is a question. Take this question. Write a query to find out the first record in a table or a query or your data set. Whatever it is. Write a query to find out the first record or fetch the first record in a data set or a table. Is my question is clear?
So first
Write a query to
record.
find out the first record in a table or a data set.
Okay.
How do you find out a first record in your table? Write a query to find out the first record in a table or a data set. Select star from employee. It will give all the records, right? Yes or no? Select
Yes.
star. So if I want to find out first record in a table, how do you find? Just you want to find out any one record, not only first record. Any one record you need to retrieve from the table. How do you retrieve it?
Row number.
Row number you'll do. Any other better idea? Okay, row number maybe you are correct. But do it and share me the query. Whatever your idea. I need only one record from my table. Whatever your ideas, just put it out and share me the query.
Hello?
Yeah, you will to do it.
Vijay, I don't have answer for that.
Okay.
No,
Did we talk about top clause, right?
I tried, but
It's
I
very
tried,
simple.
but
It's very simple. I'll just show you guys.
top clause?
Top clause. This is employee table. Select star from employee table will give
Okay.
employee data. If put top one, what will give? One record. I told any one record from the table. Agree? Not agree? Top one.
I agree, but
Okay. If for example, if I want to find out mm, lowest salary, how do you find it out? Lowest salary.
low salary?
Huh. If I want to find out an employee details having the lowest salary,
Okay.
how do you find?
So minimum.
Minimum will not give the employee details. Right? Minimum will give you.
Minimum.
Minimum will not give the employee details. I need the employee details also.
Uh, the top one, in which topic was it? Is
It
that
is now when we are talking order by class, we talk about top class also.
order by?
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay. I will check out it. So for lower salary, which one we can use it?
So top clause, I think when we are talking about order by class, we have talked about it. So find out a lowest salary with all the employee details. How do we find the lowest salary? How do we sort the data actually? How do we sort a data in a table? Okay, now I want to sort the data based on the salary. How do we sort it?
Order by?
Order by. Perfect. Right answer. Order by salary. Okay, so this order by clause will sort out based on the salary now. Now, if I put top one, what will happen? What is this record? It is a lowest salary. Agree?
Mhm.
This is the answer.
Yes.
Order by and top together, you are finding out the lowest salary. Done. Your job.
Uh, I see. Okay, okay. So it gives the first one first. Okay. If I put two, it will be two very low salaries. Yeah, top two,
Top
top
two means
three.
you'll get first two salaries. Okay, it's 16 and 16.
Low salaries.
Yes. Top three means first three salaries. Okay, top four means first four salaries. If you want to find out highest salary, how do
Mm.
you do? You have to put descending here. Highest salary. This is highest salary. 5,000 is the highest salary.
I see.
Able to understand?
Yes, Vijay.
Yes.
Okay, so understood how do we find highest salary, lowest salary using the top clause. Okay, there is one more thing is also there. Okay, which is
Yeah.
interesting. You can put row count. Row count. There is a function called row count. Just a moment, I forgot that. Row count. row count equal to 1. If you remove the top clause, set row count equal to 1. What is that? I forgot syntax. Just a moment. Okay. Instead of top class, you can use set row count 1 also. It's act like as a top class only. Okay. See, if you put the ascending, it will give you the 1600 minimum salary. Set row count, it will tell you how many rows you want to return. 2 rows, it will give 2. 3 rows, it will give 3. Top class and set row count both are same. Get my point?
Top was different, Vijay.
Sorry. See here, this is the top clause, right?
Top,
This is the top
yes,
clause. This is
top
the
was different.
top clause is this one. If you remove the top clause, you can put the set row count also. This is a different way of writing the code. Get my point?
The result was different, Vijay.
Uh-huh. Sorry.
The result was different.
Result was different. Both the same, na?
Result.
Both.
Yes. No, because we need top two, and row count two will be different because
1 second, na? What you say? Result were different. 1600, 1600. Okay, his Smith is coming. Allen is coming. 1 second, na? If I take 3 here.
what's the ASQ?
Yes,
Like, see what means this one, Vijay?
this one. Which one?
This one. ASQ. Yeah, the order by salary and ASQ.
It's ascending. Ascending.
Like
AC ascending and descending.
Charlie.
No. Ascending and descending is there, na?
Uh, uh,
Top to, I mean, ascending means A to Z.
uh,
Descending means Z to A. If you don't put anything, it's a by default it's
okay.
ascending order. It's ascending order. Okay. I mean, ascending
Okay.
order means from smaller numbers to bigger number. Descending means from bigger number to smaller number. That is called ascending and descending. Okay. ASC means ascending. DSC means descending.
Okay.
Okay. So row count on means you are getting 10 records. I put 10 here means 10 record. You will get 100 means you will get entire data set actually. It will limit the number of records to be returned. Top 3 also it will limit it only, it will return only 3 records.
Okay, just a moment. Yeah, it's something, Vijay.
Yeah.
Same thing. Sorry.
Okay, so I ping you all these queries. Okay, today what we discussed about is we take an example. How do we find out the same salary for different employees? Okay, and we talk about window functions. We talk about rank, dense rank, row number, entail. Okay, and we talk about top class, row count on, and order by once again.
Yeah. Do you wanna give your home assignment, AJ?
Sorry, hello.
Do you wanna give home assignment?
First, complete the existing assignments. I don't want to put more pressure on you guys. Okay, so what I recommend is complete the assignments which I given earlier.
Okay.
Complete it, and I don't want to put more burden. Um, Complete the existing assignment, then we'll see the new assignments. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
let me quickly check the video quality today.